started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Smith going to look to throw right away. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Well, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Now Gino on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush, because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
His throw incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. First carry here for Ken Walker. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith running right through him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Let's go now.
They'll look to run with Dallas. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. DJ Dallas taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 24. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Mike 56. Mike 56. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Kill. Nike 18. Kill. Turn out. Check. Crunch.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. It's our time. It's our time. Deuce. He's checking.
Howell throwing on first down here. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On first down, Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Straight ahead running, here's Dallas. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The Smith throw caught here by Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Smith. They'll set up the screen to Dallas. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
On 2nd down, a run with Dallas. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Ballore punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second down. Howell now. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Check 31, check 50, check 50.
Here's Howell. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
56, right there, 56.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Switch. Out.
On 2nd and 9, Howell rolling to his right. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. First down, Howell to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice...
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Gino, buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a 1st down. Gotta love that efficiency.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. This is the tight end Fant. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. All you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
Howell's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Howell to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. 90 ticks to go. Still time, but they need this onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on second down. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. On third down, here's Walker. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So the victory here for Seattle. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders. Veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, break.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. High throw, but the catch is made. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Now Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. The 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at about the 32. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Hal to throw on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
On third down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. We're scoreless after one. On first down, right back to Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Second down, Hal back to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Hal throwing on third down here. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 33. Back to the ground with Gibson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And Hal will throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Thomas brings it in. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. Boy, a nice play there on 3rd and 15.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Hal steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing.
and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Looking to throw again on second down. Powell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game, start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
From the 29, Powell flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. That one is slant to McLaurin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On second and very short, Powell. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Powell trying to pick it up on third. They'll roll him out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 20. And all the way down to the 9. 152 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Washington. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Joey Sly on for the extra point. and it's 17-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Howell. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Straight ahead, Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Flushed out right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Howell forced out to his left. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And going deep for Hill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Tua on the bootleg here. High throw, but he makes the catch. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Hunter Long, 45 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Sanders now to add the extra point. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Howell now to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 44, Howell. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Howell. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and inches, Howell. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
Here's Howell. And they will get back to within one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Back to throw is Tua. Now he'll throw deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. This is brought in by Gibson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go right back to Thomas. Complete again. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
He's back to throw. Steps away. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up the chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tua to throw. He's got to complete to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far.
Let's go, man. We here.
The way he's thrown the football today, almost
wow.
He doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now one final throw incomplete. And time will run out here in the 4th quarter, and we are going to overtime.
OT. My ball, coach. It's my ball, coach. Yes. Yes, sir. My ball, coach. They got to defend. What else they going to do? Kick us the ball, baby boy.
So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
So good so far, Wardy. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Once more, Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Huh? Oh, no way.
Here's a give to Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple.
That's all right. We're going to get our feet together. We're going to get our feet together.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them.
Yeah, we couldn't move.
We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
All right, y'all. That motherfucker going.
50, a gain of 3.
It's time to take it home.
Room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all.
It's time to take it home, y'all. Stop playing, yo.
And not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds McLaurin. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. Foul to the air on 1st and 10.
Oh my God, I fucked up.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Boy, that's a tough one right there.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah, you told me about that.
To send it to overtime, had all the momentum, and then that interception.
Hold them, y'all.
Fighting spirit, those fighting plays that got them back into it. Maybe a little too aggressive there, throwing the interception, and now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal, coming back the other way.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Hold him.
They'll run right side with Mostert. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Damn,
that
bro.
one good for 13.
You fucked that up, man.
Down. A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their
Ain't no. Hey, that's amazing. He can catch anything, bro. He can catch anything. Holy shit. That's crazy, man. He can catch anything.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. He'll buy some time right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're going to get
hey, yo, how many times I got to hit the timeout button? Hey.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Tua.
Oh,
able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. I think I don't know. Is it over? Yeah. Okay. Double OT? What the hell?
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Good game, bro.
Touchdown. 9 yards there on the touchdown run. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the 4th quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
Mop the fuck up. I'm losing. 2 fucking games, bro. Get out. You ain't got enough power to get out, man. Oh, I don't know how you can get out. Got some fire up under. He out of there now.
What the heck?
Because he hopped so much he got tired of sleep.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Washington Commanders and the Houston.
That probably was the same guy. He cheated. See there? Who? Man. We ain't, whatever, man. No, you ain't. You gonna sit right there and they're going to go bad, and then blah, 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 blah. Come on, let's go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital in FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Jackson now. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Edwards. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 25-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Hal throw complete there to Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. On first and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Flush to his right. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, 53 yards. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Jackson on first down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
On 4th down, it's Jackson. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff for Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 30 on 2nd down. Powell and Thomas has it. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
First down, Hal to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Here's Gibson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Hal throwing on third down here. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the runs over the second half of this contest.
On second and very short, Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Jackson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Gibson again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Check 31, check 31. Check 50, check 50. Watch the safety
Now Gibson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Switch.
From the 29, Howell flushed out right. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On 1st down, Howell. Thomas brings it in. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Howell. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now Howell. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. A carry for Gibson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down at 4.
Live on Game of Hell.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Escaping the pressure right. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Back now at FedEx Field. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Damn it.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Okay, y'all, we back. Let's go, Mayo.
But let's face it, that sack on 2nd down.
We up far enough so we can talk now. No bullshit. Let's play. We hit the game. It was good, Ross.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. 9 timers left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now.
Be honest, you slept on them scans, didn't you? You slept on them, didn't you? Be honest.
They come up on 1st and 10.
Most people do, man.
Now it's Jackson.
You say, oh, God.
Eluding the pressure right.
I know it happens.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
After the costly interception late.
Most people just go ahead and hang themselves because they can't believe the skins doing that type of shit. I'm starting to have a little respect there for you, buddy.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops.
Whoever played with the skins, been skins for a minute. Let's go. Oh, my God.
Jackson's throws
that
on
was,
target to Duvernay.
And that's why the skins score first.
Devin Duvernay, 30 yards. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, it is.
Tucker now
they got to score again.
Following the touchdown.
It's every drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Every drive.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. Here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts as early as opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And now defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I see you. Too late, though.
Robinson up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Come on, coach. That was first down, bro. That was first down, bro.
The 3rd and 2.
That was first down, bro.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
All right, we about to fix that.
They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
We about to fix that. Oh, yeah. We got to fix it, bro.
They'll run with Gibson.
Yes, sir. Get off.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
You gotta fix it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Howell, he'll look to throw it. That was a slant to McLaurin. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 47 yards. And the Commanders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Let's get money. Oh, he gonna quit? You done? Huh? Oh, you say timeout? Whenever you ready, bro. Oh, shit. Let me know when you ready. Oh, he quit. He quit. No, he won't. That nigga voice was. That nigga had kids in the room. I said most don't wanna. Hey y'all, this is live. We live, and they quitting. We took ours. We just took our ass whooping. 2 games straight, 3 games, something like that. Shit. Can I get a W? A couple of them. Sheesh. Boy, that don't smell giddy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Washington Commanders and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans.
No.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
The whip. He quit. Do it? I don't even make no sense.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Good job, Brother Gibson.
12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Boom, boom.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things
boy,
are called
all his
outside
life
of the
he had
quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping
all
it himself
his
and maybe
life.
having a trail back. What I mean is,
Did you see
in the NFL, that
Did you
option
see
to
what he
throw
had
the
to do
football
right there to get
all
that
comes about
bullshit ass
organically. It's a
catch?
natural deal based on reads.
No,
in
that
college,
catch
if
was
you're
on
going to throw the
time, though.
football for
Good
triple
God
option,
Almighty, that was a
you've actually
window
called
and
that
not a
play.
window at the same
Back-to-back good
damn
plays
time.
have them on the move on 1st down.
Oh, and let's go.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Could do it anyway, easily. We ain't here like Swinburne, though. Oh, yeah.
They'll go again with Gibson.
Yeah,
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
We know we lost 2 in a row. We know that, and we pissed off about that. And that was 2 games ago.
Here's a give to Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
We don't give a goddamn.
2.
Ain't nothing they can do about it. Watch this.
They'll run. It's Gibson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now throwing on 1st down here. Oh,
why you fall, boy? That was a touchy.
And he's going to be brought
that was touchy now.
16.
Why he fall?
Nice show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Up the middle they go. It's Gibson.
That boy.
Maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Oh my God! He was trying to put the fence on
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Could Indy Fist be the one that got it in the face? Somebody tell me something. Or is he going to be the one to cheat? Somebody tell me something. Live on Game of Hell. Like, share, subscribe. This is one hell of a game, folks. The first guy, he had balls enough to say, all right, man, you got me. And quit the game. He would not give the Redskins the, you know what I'm saying? So I'll say.
It was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those
Holy
guys on
shit,
the other
this
side,
is the
they
first
get paid
quarter, too. Indy Fist. I wish you a good game. I hope Indy Fist don't have bullshit.
No gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I hope he doesn't have bullshit. All the time people pause the game and they come back and they have bullshit.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's okay. It's okay. Get that
back. How will throw it. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown,
stop playing, boy.
Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown.
Boink. Right there.
Taking it about the 1.
Yes, the check.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 38, Dalton. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. Now, that was one I kind of saw coming, Charlie. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's all about the feet work. What the footwork.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Once more, Gibson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion.
What the? Superdome. Why are they showing us the Superdome? You know where we at. They're trying to be funny.
For the play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
Oh, they whacked. They whacked.
They did
me dirty.
Howell sliding down.
I had to, that was not.
Picks up the 1st.
They messed my play.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
I hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, shit. All right, here we go, y'all. Be careful. These motherfuckers is on.
This time they'll throw it with Howell. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
Come on,
and they'll
Coach.
work this down inside the 30.
We all know that
just
was
about every
first
quarterback
down,
is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
I'm just trying to see something. Go.
2nd down. Howell now being chased out left.
Block him, Stoops.
zone before he crosses over out of
Good
bounds.
shit. I didn't mean to call you
Give
stupid.
him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Facing
Come
second
on,
and
man.
short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger
Let's go,
play.
Sammy.
But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this
Sam.
one? Get all the yards you needed
Samuel,
and then some.
but not
And made that
Sammy.
snap a huge success.
And I think we all know.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit
Way
as he releases
close.
it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage.
Good
on his
stuff there,
primary
Indy
reads,
Fist.
and he
I
didn't
like
even
that
have any
Indy
luck trying to get
Fist.
back to
Oh
a
no,
safety valve.
I don't like that
Give
Indy
defense
Fist.
credit.
Sorry,
Coverage was in lockdown
I
mode
did not
everywhere.
mean to say that.
So after the incompletion on first
well,
second
no
and 10.
more.
Howell, another throw on second down. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Just to say it.
The
You
plan
like
was
that
clearly
Indy
to challenge
Fist.
them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys
Yes.
couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
We don't know. We don't know. We're just gonna go.
Howell trying to pick it up
like
on
Bruce
3rd.
Leroy.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Logan Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown
like
lead
an Indy
now.
Fist,
The full
dog.
team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's
Good
exactly
job,
right.
bro.
Touchdown, turnover,
Good game.
touchdown, 2-score
Good
lead.
game.
A little bit like you at breakfast
you had a
this morning. I
microphone
got to
there.
get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Got to do what you got to
worried
do.
about your hands,
Total
though.
and utter mad in hell. We're in game of hell, bro. It's hell out here.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
That's how it sound when I kick the ball.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just
Get up,
across
man.
the 30.
You okay?
Pretty nice
Try to
work
give
on
me
the
a fucking
return.
concussion. Give me a break for that.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in a
Like,
bind
share,
early here,
subscribe,
down
man. You can check our page
14-0.
out.
Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time,
That
you're
was
wondering,
truly
how are we going
awesome,
to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can
Stupid.
work? Get
But
back
awesome.
to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Yeah. I feel like if you throw an interception, it's not going to be man enough to continue the game. So what are you going to do? Just throw an interception. I'm going to catch it.
And here comes throw
Run it
number
back.
1 for the
It's
backup
not gonna
QB.
finish
Looking
the
here
game.
for Smith downfield. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Told ya.
Following their
It's
logic,
almost
take
happened.
the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath
I don't know,
stuff
man.
in order to make sure you get a completion.
In the fist. Something smells really good. You're going to get it in the fist, dog.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Be careful.
Here's Hill.
There we
This
go.
ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to
Defense,
take
y'all.
over here up near
Second
the 40.
quarter, shit.
So that now 2 consecutive drives
Plenty
that
of
have
time,
ended in
plenty of time.
interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going
Maybe
with that.
doing a
Maybe
little
he's
bit.
pressing it a little bit, trying to
Maybe
be too
doing a
fine
little
with his
bit.
throws, or maybe
Or
overestimating
he might
his
just
arm.
be
It could
hot.
be a
He just
combination
came
all
up
those
off of
things.
2
In any
L's.
event, he's got to get it figured out.
No,
in a
3.
hurry.
2 L's and 1
They're
W.
set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Guys.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go.
He took a big shot.
3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Great on both ends.
Good strong throw and catch.
Oh my God! Look how he threw it. Wow. He was under immense pressure.
Advantage of it.
It was a fucked up throw. Let's go ahead and put that out there. That throw was sucky, Jack. But we made it work, didn't we? Go.
A handoff for Gibson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Man, we ain't no damn RPO, man. Stop lying to them people, man. He be lying. We just came around that corner, man.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
God damn it. I can't let the food distract me. Can't let it distract me. My vocabulary start to up.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
From food to food.
Back to throw. Howell out to his left.
Slow.
Loses it.
Oh my mother. Oh, wow.
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone.
Wow.
The second time.
Look at this.
And definitely
shit.
Good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have
go to my page, Game of Hell, GAMMERHELL. You can catch that there. Like, share, and subscribe, and please leave a comment in the face, dogs. Okay, that was crazy, and holy shit. Never experienced that one and
so
before.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks
crazy.
Away. Take it in at the 3.
Let me tell you, broski. Yeah, that was
up
nuts.
Across the 25 and down at the 20.
Crazy. All right. That was nuts. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter,
we know
he
yeah.
Offensively, they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That is hold in by Michael Thomas.
Hold on.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Okay, in the face. Okay. Man, it's a gang in the face is still. In the face, Dogs is still in the game. He didn't quit. Everybody can see, excuse me, that the Redskins is up by 21.
21 to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
21 donut, but you know this is real football. Ain't no motherfucking, you know what I mean?
He'll look downfield for Camara. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh my God.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Over here. Over here.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in
there, ball.
Right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Huh? It looks delicious, and you know that. Yeah, in case you wanted me to see that. Yes, it looks like I wanted to eat it, but I know it ain't done because I'm grown. Oh, shit!
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Mother.
And he's brought down here.
See, she came in there. Damn it.
That might be exactly what they did.
He just caught a fucking catch. Yo, you should have seen it, bro. Come on, man. Don't quit, man. Dang. Don't quit, bro. Please, man. Damn. But as soon as she came in here, I had to look at this wonderful, but huh? Yeah, but still. You ain't make me do nothing. You ain't make me do nothing. I just had to turn my head to look at the deliciously, beautifully looking banana pudding, man. You know, and that's when he chucked it. And he caught it on the other side of the dang on field.
They haven't given him much to cheer for so far.
What can I do?
And never
Appreciate your time out,
underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Yeah. Gotta be careful, because he got some shit.
Boy, and now they can't even get a
play. Come on, man. We're going to decline that, man. We're going to decline that. Come on. Come on, man. Shuck it, duck it, quack, quack. Don't be a fool and just lay on your back. Fight back. She coming to get her saw. Damn. Oh, man. In defense, Dogs. Looks. Oh, okay. Hike the ball.
And now Winston wants to talk this one over as they'll take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I thought he was quitting, y'all, for real, man. Just because we the Redskins, they don't want to give us our shine, bro.
To throw, Winston. For Thomas, he's got
Good
it.
shit.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Hey, look.
From 21 yards away. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis
nobody
on their
do
side.
about that one.
We know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Lux with the extra point.
What's he say?
And he'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Exactly. She got to come and get that.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Your eyes is better in the daytime.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Let me check that out. That's Banana Putnam we're talking about. Let me get that. Unless you're going to eat it.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And yo, don't trip out here. The game is not over. Yo, that's not right. That's not true. Oh, no. He just got to gain the ball back. I don't know how. I don't know what just happened, but he got the ball. I was just about to say the game not over. And he turned the ball over. Look.
Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Winston now after the fumble recovery. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid chunk there, 15 yards.
There you go.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas.
We don't see, we seen some fishy shit going on. And we're going to give it to you. Let's go. Hold on, let's see something.
By turning it into 6 points.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance.
We knew it.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar.
It ain't ready. You got to put it in the refrigerator.
I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget.
You already had some. Already ate some.
Lutz good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Here.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You already tasted some. It's cold because it's whipped cream cold.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's get money, y'all. This is a game once again. Let's go, y'all. Let's get the money.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Yes,
88
sir.
yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I
don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out
good
wide.
play,
It's
good play,
McLaurin.
bro.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Hey, he didn't move. He didn't budge, man. He was like, God damn, this guy ain't
here, Howell. Catch here, left side, Thomas. It's going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 43.
Stuff with what?
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So in Saints territory now.
Oh,
Here's
no, man.
1st and 10 at
Good.
the 43. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's all right.
Here's Gibson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Well, yeah, what y'all want us to do, man? Shit. Well, shit. Did you put water in there, though? Well, he already. Oh.
Line of scrimmage, the 31.
Yeah, man. You
10.
can't give him. You can't. He ain't gonna die, man. You know what I'm saying? You be rushing him to eat. Yeah, I know.
Off play action. It's Howell rolling to it. Oh, Howell loses it, and this is picked up by the Saints. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns. It's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
he fumbles.
Never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go.
What?
Reaching the end zone on their last drive.
My dude wouldn't even move.
Getting complacent just because they scored the last time out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Kamara. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
They gave this nigga a pass interference jumps, bro. A fumble and a pass interference jump, man.
And they're not going to get
Are
to the
you
line
fucking
to run
kidding
another
me,
play.
bro?
So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Wow.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Hill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He finds his man Johnson. Touchdown! Juwan Johnson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total.
Wow.
But all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
And he missed it. No good. And
We familiar with all that bullshit. We not surprised at all about a missed field goal, bro.
So with the missed PAT
We
in his
done
rearview
seen
mirror, he goes
majority of the
back
shit
out to kick this
that
one
y'all
off.
motherfuckers cook up, man.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
We done seen it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles.
Man,
and the score is just a one-score game
man.
now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws.
You don't know what the
Find
fuck
the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Fuck, man. Let's get back to us, man. God damn.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Come on, man. Stop trying to play games with us, man. EA, y'all tripping.
Gibson again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
And that last carry
It's
puts
a
him right at
game we
100
got
yards for
going
the
on
game.
now.
So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Come on, man. We at the Superdome, yo.
So signs of
We at
life
the
in what's been a
Superdome,
dormant
yo.
offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
We at the Superdome.
Now Gibson. Able to slither by. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Pass throw complete there to Thomas. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. On first down, Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do.
Oh, my God.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Powell. Escaping the pressure right. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And
come on, man. That was first down,
the
man.
17-yard line here.
That was first down, coach. You like it in the fields, dogs. Let's go. It's nighttime. It's about to get nighttime.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about
we
that?
Got no choice.
Downs, clock continues to move.
We come out with this super team. We got to stick to the grind, man. Or we're going to lose it.
On the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On first down, right back to Gibson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's $1.29 left.
This is football time to me.
Good money.
Inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Second down and goal. Powell.
Get it.
Is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well,
It could. It's too Ashe. We got it, no doubt.
I think one of my kids just
No doubt.
graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those
Shouts out
away the game
to the
drives. What makes it
ancestors.
successful?
Well, when you're able to mix
Come on.
run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will
No, we
ensure
will
that
not
it will
play.
take a touchdown and a 2-point
Ashe,
conversion to tie it.
Ashe.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive so they can shake the rust off.
We seen it too, bro. We seen it.
Sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly.
Bro, he tried to get me again, bro. Bro, that's unfair shit right there. That was some glitchy bullshit. Bro, come on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Try to get me on some glitchy bullshit, y'all. Come on, Cam.
Now it's Hill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone.
It is what it is.
Flags, it's a touchdown.
Hell yeah.
Now a 2-point conversion.
This game is astronomical. Well.
Here we go. But they certainly aren't afraid to dial
Oh,
up the
yeah.
long ball, and fans dig the long
Here we
ball.
go.
They absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Winston to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight.
They don't know
These guys
what to do.
catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's Howell. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
One hell of a game, though, in the face.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. They'll go. It's Gibson. And this is going to come up well short as they stop on 4th down. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
We going heads, baby. Yes. Thank you, dude. What? We don't understand. Well, what? Let's get it, bro. We don't know what the fuck just happened.
So
we don't know.
The Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. Taking in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. You think back to halftime, you know, they were close to being written off. They faced the deficit, and now here's we begin overtime. They're 1 drive away from a comeback victory.
Think about where they started and how far they've...
Oh, boy. He paused the game once again, y'all. What is he doing? Always some shaky stuff. Let's break that. Broken. Broken. Broken.
momentum. And look, you and I both know that when we talk with coaches, most of the time they don't say that momentum is something that factors into how they coach a ball game, because they say each game is its own entity. But within a game, I think they all believe in momentum, and they certainly have it going on their direction right now.
Let's get it.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now a first throw here in overtime. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what it is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up?
Yes, sir.
It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the
Good stuff, Fuller.
are going to take possession of the football.
Yes, sir.
What a big-time interception that is here on the first
money.
drive of overtime. And now, Charles, they're already knocking on the door with a short field. Remember, all they need is 3 points to win this game.
And that thinking just can't limit them on offense. The playbook should still be wide open. Get a first down, maybe 2. Do it safely. Nice throws that your quarterback can make. Nice runs that your running backs like. But make sure you get yourself in position and let your kicker have at it.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. A give up the middle to Gibson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Powell down to throw it. And Thomas has it. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Let's get it.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A carry for Gibson. And a good
roll him on over.
There as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Good game, though. This is
164 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Edge, definitely on the edge.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
You got to watch this one, y'all. You might have to throw this one away.
Powell to throw. Wide open receiver.
There we go.
Touchdown, Washington. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles,
Good
not
game.
happy looks on their faces.
Good game.
Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
Good game, baby.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stand on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
That was a good game right there. I lost. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I played 5 games a day. I won 3 out of 2. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Until we meet again.